Hey there, it's Spire here, and welcome back to Spire. So, you may notice that I don't have anything unlocked anymore. Uh, One thing, whenever I switched over my PS5, I had traded my PS4 previously. I did not transfer any of the save data for my recording profile because it doesn't have PlayStation Plus, so I didn't put it onto the cloud or back it up in that way. So, all my games that I had saved files on are done, or are gone. So I have to start back from the beginning. But I did want to start playing some Slay the Spire because there's been a new character out that's for I don't know how long. So let's go ahead and do a couple runs. And we'll just play kind of conservatively. We'll go ahead and go with True Grit because I can always just try to. Remove a card from the deck and take some damage. A slimmer deck, there's nothing wrong with having a smaller deck. So exhausting a strike, prevent all the damage, and go ahead and do a little bit of damage that way. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice a little bit of damage, but that's just to get the extra damage in. Okay, so they had no anything, so cool. So we got Inflame and Entrench. Since I don't have, I forgot what it's called, but there's a special card that makes Entrench a lot better. Don't have enough for double tap. That's unfortunate because that's fun to do. Since it's on sale, may as well get that, and we'll go ahead and remove another card. We'll remove another basic strike. I'm really not that damaged, so we'll just leave. And let's go ahead and upgrade a card so we can get +3 strength. Let's go ahead and upgrade this to where we don't lose the card at random. That gives us a little bit more choice in the battle situation. Oh, sorry. So we'll take care of that real fast and now unfortunately that reduces the. Let's go ahead, weaken that. I should have did Inflame first, but oh well. Little bash and a sword strike. Nice and simple. We'll go ahead and do anger. Just a anger deck. It's been a while, so that may be a bad idea, but... Ooh, I got a relic on the first try. Some additional choices whenever getting rewards. That's nothing to complain about. Gain some extra block if I get damage. We're going to go ahead and smith another card. I can get that upgraded. Can upgrade that. The vulnerable's nice, but since this card copies itself, it just makes it even more worthwhile, especially being as 0 cost. So we'll clothesline to weaken it first, and then we'll use Truga to go ahead and we'll go ahead and do a strike because I'd rather have defense cards. So we'll inflame. 0 cost on that. Add an extra copy. And fully defend. Unfortunately, we are going to take a vulnerability, so we'll have to sacrifice more cards to fully block, which it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to fully block. So we'll just do that to, you know, help out a little bit, and we're still going to take 4 damage, but it could have been far worse. So we'll just finish up with anger. Nothing too particularly difficult. We'll go ahead and get even more anger. And we'll go ahead and upgrade the new anger. So again, we're just going to be getting that just that much faster. Throwing out a bunch of free attacks. We haven't got a ton of cards, so let's go ahead and do armaments. Yeah, no way I'm going to be able to play everything. So, again, best thing we can do, since we have 2 angers, let's go ahead, do this, and exhaust an anger, and we'll get another one shortly. That way we can use the defend. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to play those other 2 cards, but we'll have options available. So we're going to go ahead and just take some extra damage this turn. Just keeping the vulnerable up, but we do have a good chunk of strength bonus in there. And we'll sacrifice one of the defends. We're still going to take 6 damage. Not the worst thing in the world. So we're going to do this to weaken. Use that to finish him off. And go ahead and block the rest of the damage. And not the cleanest kill. Wait, barricades unlocked already? Eh. Kind of expensive for what we're doing. So we'll upgrade armaments because it gives us that extra block, but it also upgrades all the cards in our hand. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna bash, and then anger gets them to transform. We don't need those two, and unfortunately it didn't give us anything better. But it doesn't hurt to have just a free upgrade, because it doesn't exhaust. So we'll go ahead, armaments, play the power, just fully blocked. We'll just keep on upgrading because I wish I had retained. This would be so nice. Screw it. You're taking far more damage than I am. Ran out of energy. Forgot about that. Okay. So since you heal after boss fights, we'll bash. Make sure that vulnerable stays. Just piling on the damage. So armament. So we made this a very aggro deck. The moment you so we'll go ahead and oh wait, we already got some defense, so we'll do that. That weakens him, so we're not taking as much. If we had one more attack, then it would have been nice. But we're only going to take 1 damage this turn, so we are still good. And just anger to finish that up. I think we'll go with Demon Form. I mean, it costs a lot, so like you have to sacrifice a turn to get it. Let's. I ain't worried about gold. I ain't gonna buy anything. So we'll go over here. Plated armor. We'll just throw a smoke grenade. This enemy's kind of tedious with the style of deck we have built right now. Now we can't obtain any gold anymore, so we'll do that. Okay, so we'll do turn 1 demon form, which is really nice. We'll start giving ourselves some extra copies of anger in here just to throw out that with that extra strength. We're gonna go ahead. Let's armaments. Permanently increases damage by 5. So we'll, but it does exhaust, so we don't want to use that unless it's ready to kill to get that extra damage. Use that to weaken. Again, we're just trying to get their health low enough that that dagger can take care of it. So we can finish it now, but again, I'm wanting to... we only have one choice for the exhaust. Taking a little bit of damage, just... if it's not there this turn, then we'll go ahead and just go. The ritual dagger, there we go. Just ate the gold. Just eat it. We'll skip. None of them really go with the deck that we've built, which is pretty much just strength. I should have saved that thing for now. The smoke bomb for now. So we're going to True Grit. I should have did True Grit last. Few minor misplays here and there. We're going to take 2 damage, but they do get extra strength each turn. So we're going to go ahead and cast Upgrade, Bash, Anger. So we're going to end up taking 9 or 11 damage. Not great. Sure, why not? Let's do that. So we're taking no damage this turn. We're taking no damage again, so we are doing pretty well. Bash, strike, and we came out of that not unscathed, but not in a bad state at all. Oh man, body slam, barricade, and man, we had, there was a chance we had a decent setup for a barricade build. Let's go ahead and rest up before the elite fight. Hopefully we don't get screwed over because of this elite instead. Ooh, this one's painful. So we're going to go ahead and flame and demon form. Deal with a little bit of anger. Drink the plated armor, even though we're going to lose a couple of it right off. Weaken it to where we're only taking 12 damage. True Git, discarding that. Again, we're just going to keep saving that up because that's just the more damage we can do in that single hit, the better. Oh yeah, we got a second copy of Demon Form, so let's just add up. We'll upgrade all the cards in the hand. I think they were already upgraded. So we're getting a bunch of extra... Ow. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of extra energy there. 20. And then we're discarding, or we're exhausting a wound, which is nice instead of... But we are still going to be taking 7 damage. Okay, give me that knife again. It's not worth it to take the extra damage. I did pick a route that's exceptionally painful. We're going to start with armaments. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to gain 5 strength each turn. So that'll help us just break through the defenses pretty easy. We'll discard that. Buff, that's mean. So we'll buff everything. I am still trying to get the kill with get a kill with the ritual dagger. Okay, so it's here. We'll drink the boost potion. Finish him off there. Bash over there. We're done. Ooh, duplication potion would be fun with our dagger that we're doing. You know what? We're making a duplication deck, so let's go ahead and get the duplication. Okay, this is going to be a little bit painful. A duplication potion just so we can get this extra block because we need a lot of it. We're taking a little bit more damage than I'd like to see this time, but we'll go ahead and dual build from the beginning. We're down to 11, so this may be the point that this run goes south. I have to survive 20. So that guarantees that yeah, we're guaranteed to survive one more round. Weaken. That lets us survive a little bit of damage. We are in a sad state, but we're still alive, guys. We're still alive. And strike. Automatically updates a card if... Can I just drink that now? Yeah, there we go. I'll just drink that now. Okay, we are back in not a completely terrible state. I mean, we're not playing an exhaust deck, otherwise that would be a nice power-up. So, dual build, ritual dagger. Distill Chaos, let's go ahead and just... We'll discard. Doesn't quite... Wait. No, doesn't quite reach the level. If we had one more energy, we'll go ahead and throw that. So they're only dealing 15 damage. So we'll save the dagger till later. We'll do armaments so they're both upgraded. We got weakened, but we're also getting buffs, so... Yeah, we're gonna take a bit of damage here. I probably should have just killed him when I had the chance. But, so we'll dual wield the strike, and we'll go ahead and finish it here. A pre-upgraded anger that, I mean, we're just angry. That's what this deck is, just pure anger. So we're going to go ahead, do the ritual knife. And that's just because we're going to do this. And that makes it to where the boom. Because those things can be pretty mean if you don't take care of it fast enough. This guy, it's not too this guy, I don't even remember what they're called, but, it's not hard to get 9 block a turn, so just... And it's 9 block every other turn, so... Oh, this run's going a little bit better than I expected. We'll do Inflame. Permanent Strength is a little bit better than the temporary buff, even if the temporary buff is a lot more. This fight again. Okay. Armaments. They're not attacking, so we'll go ahead and just start. We'll dual wield Anger just to get that extra damage in the deck. Fortunately, we're still going to take damage this turn. Ow. Healed up a little bit, not too surprising. We'll clothesline, make him weaker. Oh, I ran out of energy. That's a slight misplay, but oh well. Ritual Dagger. Oh, I should have did Bash first. Oh well. Oh, I forgot I was vulnerable. Always go with Anger. Again, it's just free damage. I'm going to go Pummel because that actually is very good with the strength deck. If I remember right, I think. There we go. We're definitely going to rest here. Not a fantastic amount of health, but... We'll start with armaments to get the upgraded demon form. Throw out some anger. Gonna bash. You know what? We'll drink the energy jet potion just to be able to get that extra strength each turn. We're gonna go ahead and apply weak on him. Doesn't help a ton in this case, but it's still something. But we're getting good damage in, so I'm optimistic. We're gonna go ahead with copy and flame because again, this is kind of a strength deck. So, well, armaments, dual wield to get a bunch more, a couple more copies of that, because we can literally play everything in our hand, just bam, 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 and now we have a bunch more copies of anger in the deck. Bash with that. Ooh, we are so close to finishing him. This build was just a great build for this particular boss. Boom. Beautiful. We got through the first 2 floors without much issues. Oh, double tap. Fantastic. Future cards have 2 less cards to choose from. Well, we're gaining extra cards, so that just gives us 2 choices. But 5 energy a turn, and there's not really too many bad effects. Here, we'll start over here. Throw. Anger. We are so close. That's a shame. We'll go ahead and do it just because it's still a good chunk of damage. A couple burns in there. Double tap anger. Neither of those go exactly well. Elites have less health, and we also heal 25 at the beginning of boss fight. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Here, we got the mask. This is actually a really good run, and I'm a bit surprised. We're not going to do flex, and I just spent the last of my coins, so there's really no point in. Which way was I planning on going? I think mystery sign. Yeah, it's the mystery sign as I was heading to. So we're gonna bash this one at the back. We're gonna double tap the just take care of that really quick before it becomes too much of an issue. We're going to True Grit Exhausting a Daze just because they want to do that. Managing to block all the damage, which is nice. We're not taking a lot of damage, which, because we're playing kind of carefully. So we'll Inflame, get that extra strength in, armaments to upgrade everything, defend, dual build, get a couple extra copies just because, making sure that it is taken care of. Actually, Pommel Strike would not be a bad card because it lets us draw more, and with us putting all this anger in the deck. True Grit, it's always best to play last if you're playing all the cards in your hand. Now, he's got a lot of defense. It's going to be a pain in the butt to get through. So we got 30 damage. We'll take out one of them. Taking a little bit of damage, but it's not enough to... So we'll Pommel Strike. That's an unfortunate cards to draw, and that. We'll go ahead and use that to take out a bunch of the defense, bunch of its block. Took a little bit of damage there. We're so close to finishing it. And this... Oh, dang it. I forgot about the anger. Or I forgot about... It decided to give itself some more block. I should have went ahead and got the Shreds It Off. What are we looking like? Not terrible. We'll go ahead and upgrade instead of rest. Just make it even more vicious. The Maw. Inflame. Bash. Clothesline. Let's see if I can get some anger in here. Yeah. Rawr. Armaments. $30 damage. Since he's not attacking, may as well go ahead and toss out that boost. So we'll start with Pommel Strike, see what we draw. So we're gonna go ahead and dual wield Pummel, not Pummel. We're gonna double tap the Pommel, doing 60 damage for 2 energy. Because we're taking massive damage on this turn regardless. Well, I say massive, it's a 12. I mean, we're dealing massive damage, so... So yeah, cleared that without too much, considering it's a boss. We'll take a headbutt to let us put back what we want on top, so we can just be cycling through it. 1 vulnerable to all enemies, that lets us start out nice and aggressively. And our goal is to keep on going on the rapidness. We're not really doing much blocks. Oh yeah, we haven't earned any money. I don't even need to look at the shop. So we have to kill all these at the same time. We'll drink the metallicized potion. Everything's upgraded. I should have drew first. Oh well. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, we got enough to go ahead and cover all of the damage, so. So, 36, 36, and 28. Okay, I did kind of waste both of those, but they're both set up with 1 HP. I am going to take 34 points, 24 or 34 points of damage. A lot more than I would have liked. I probably should have went ahead and did the finish there, but... I'm going to go ahead and put one of them down. Just to make sure I don't die, or don't take any more damage. And just rely on the fact that I'll get 20 damage worth of. We'll put an anger just in case. But we have the strike and the strike, so. We're doing pretty good on energy, so we'll do anger. We'll go ahead rest here. We did take a good chunk of damage. Immediately going for 20. Well, now it's down to 12 because of that. so now we've blocked all damage, and we'll start with just building up string. May as well just be able to do that without exhausting. So we're gonna armament first. Dual wield the pommel. Double tap. You know, just casually do all that stuff. We'll rest again. Oh wait, we were gonna gain HP from the... Okay, whatever. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Starting off with 10 damage, that's not great, but we also did start off with strength. So we'll dual wield the Inflame. We'll play both the Inflames. Then we'll double tap the Strength, or the Strike, to just to take care of one of those guys right off. Taking a heavy blow there. So we're gonna clothesline back there. And we'll go ahead, bring that back. Ritual Dagger is nice to save for the boss. Actually, this is third boss, so I really... Okay, we're taking... So, next attack is played twice, so we'll Inflame, double tap, Anger played twice, stock up on the block, we'll start with Bash, Pommel Strike, see what we'd get. Armaments, why not? Anger. We'll go ahead, exhaust the demon form. Weaken that a bit. We'll do Pommel Strike because it's nice to have that draw. One left, dang it. Ooh. Why would you... Why would you put that much damage in one strike? Oh man, I almost did 200 damage and it still wasn't enough. Okay, so that's the end of our run. That is a shame. We got so far on that. Limit Break would have been a cool card to have in the deck. But we unlocked a new character. We did unlock a good chunk of stuff. But thanks for watching my really good new first run. But hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.